Tinnitus is in here? He's in here right now.
What?
Oatsngoats is in here? He's in here right now.
What?
I'm depressed.
Yeah,
Why would I?
Yeah, there's another snipe.
What's going on? Bonjour. Oh, damn. That's rough. All I can say is don't let it get you down. I don't know. Only the cliche shit I can say, but yeah, I wish you the best of luck, Matowski. OT bot, bad timing. Cat Pubes, thanks so much for the 22 months. Hey yo, it's glad to be a member of the Goat Pen for so long. My beard is now long and soft, ready to be sheared. Like a sheep. Very nice. He's actually outside right now, chilling. He wouldn't listen, so Raquel's gonna let him in a minute. It sounds like that person has serious issues, Matowski, and that's not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of them. So obviously, it's important to understand your worth before anything. Yeah, that's all on the person. The financial stuff, that's terrible. But yeah. It sounds like she is manipulative and knows how to affect you. And obviously the financial stuff is one thing I can't speak about because that's terrible, but yeah, some people know how to stick their talons into your life and disrupt it, and it clearly seems like that's the case. Out of prison yet? Yeah, I'm out of prison. Just got out. Oats the convict. Yup. Alrighty. Thank you for the 80s, Zabowski. Thank you, RJ. Yeah, that's... It's so... All I can say, and I'll just say one last thing, but... You need to be confident in your own self-worth. Yeah, exactly. It's someone trying to manipulate you. And if you are like affected, then they latch onto that and then they continue to do that strategy to continue to manipulate you to make you feel bad. You have to like understand that, you know, you have to like be stoic and understand your worth and understand that, you know, they're doing that purposefully. Yeah. Thank you for the raid. All right, Oates, who do you got tonight for Spiffy versus Aussie? Spiffy is so weird because Spiffy is like, I don't know. I feel confident that I can beat Spiffy, like the utmost confident. But then at the same time, he's like the least confident I would feel. I'd feel more confident against racing Aussie than I would Spiffy almost. I don't know, it's something about him, you know? Ranch. Something about all the clips I've seen of him doing the dumbest shit. Like, oh, okay. All right, Spiffy. 9 relationships at 28? Natowski, you need to work on you. 30s, that's when you start to shine, all right? Work on yourself. From 25 to 30 was my biggest growth mentally and just even physically and everything. And now 30, I've been in the best physical shape of my life. And I am still the best mentally, I guess. So, you know. Rekir, thanks for the tier 3 for 121 months. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it very much. Odds are high he'll just randomly super jump out of bounds. What time is that match? Let me see. Because that's going to be entertaining. Hopefully it's a little bit later so I can do some runs. And, you know. Let me look at the schedule. Oh, so my match is at noon Saturday. I appreciate Unforeseen. Unforeseen said 10 o'clock is the earliest he could start if we really wanted, but I don't want to do that early. So noon sounded good. So noon on Saturday. The world record PB. Good luck today. Thank you. She's a great what? I almost beat your VIP yesterday in a race. Oh no. Sponge, are you in here? We might have to take your VIP away. Good luck, Oats. I have a question. I am testing a bot similar to a NIV, a CAC. Can I activate it in your chat for about 1 hour? Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Watch that bot be hella racist. Well, hopefully not. If they're training the bot in here, I'd certainly think it wouldn't be. Bot worm. Remember the tapeworm arc? Yo, tapeworm diet pills are back on the menu. Yo. Gotta pitch that to RFK. He'll catch wind of that, and then the worm in his brain will be like, yes. Obey the worm.
Hey Oats, has anyone ever told you that you look like Client Steven's older, cuter brother?
Client Steven. I think Clint did his once a year stream the other day too. I didn't see what he was playing, but Verdi, thanks for the prime sub. Pat Delebo, thanks for the prime sub. I think I have to. Let's try this. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I don't have power bumps. Ranch. Don't have ranch. Ranch bombs. It's only going to be worth it if I don't lose that much time mid-air morphine. I mean, that was fast, though. It's about 20 frames, but I think overall it's probably worth it by like 5 to 10 frames. I think it varies. All right. up, Charles? Yo, Charles, should I plug in the digital audio right now while we're at it? Where's my cable? I think it was right into the retro tank. All right, I'll do it. I'm just gonna jam it in there. Which end would I want in? Because it's got an L shape here. Bubsy, thank you very much for the raid. Where'd he come from? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Why does your name sound familiar? You are the Blindfold. Yeah, Blindfold. What's up? Yeah, I've watched some of your videos. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Aren't you doing, unless I'm thinking of somebody else, aren't you doing, oh God, I don't want to mix this up, actually. Maybe I shouldn't. I do need to learn this game blindfolded, but it's like learning a whole new game, and it's a pain in the ass. Maybe I shouldn't make a fool of myself. I was going to say 120 star right now, but I know there's a couple people. Maybe that was like maybe I'm thinking of that massive cheater. Yeah, Eddie, no. The hard part about this is the audio is kind of limited. Obviously, like Ocarina of Time, let's say. When you're walking, there's different surfaces. You know, all that. You can kind of tell where you are. So like the climb, I learned the climb blindfolded. I think I got this to what? Didn't I do this on? I think I did this on stream. It was like 16 seconds, 17 seconds. You have to listen to the spin jumps. So you listen to like spins, you count spins. It's terrible. But you're obviously very good at this, so you could probably figure it out. I think the record for this is like 2 hours blindfolded via one person. The next room took you like 2 hours. No. Okay, so digital audio is plugged in. Where am I gonna find this? Hopefully it doesn't like have an extremely high-pitched sound. It would just be where's the audio? Is it just advanced? I forgot the audio input. Oh God. Isn't this right? An audio override? Just input override? To TOS link? Which one would it be? Yeah. You can hear that, right? Yeah. Can you even hear a difference? Oh no, here we go. Warble? It's warbling? Oh God, hold on. Oh, okay. Let me do a monitor right now. Yeah. I mean, it sounds good. Oh, it's doubling up for you guys. Sorry. Sorry. I'm listening through my headphones on it. Hold on. Let me see something. So that's with that. It's warbling briefly. Hold on. Why am I getting a little bit of... I mean... Sounds crisp. If anything, I don't know. We'll pretend it's doing something. Let me just do something real quick. I do have a... Ooh, nice. I do have an EQ on this. I EQ some stuff, but I'll probably make it flat. Alrighty, hold on. I'm almost good to go. Sorry. I know I just got raided and I'm like doing something. I apologize. Is there a lot of bass in this? Doesn't it sound bass boosted? Poor raiders. I know. I'm like terribly unentertaining. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right. All right. Well, that's digital audio. Does it make a difference? Shit, I don't know. This is what 1,000 of us come and watch every day. Lies, lies. All right. Gotta switch to the behemoth climb for easy sub 12s. Just kidding. Just yelling. You got your first sub 13 climb. Nice. Congrats. But I don't know how to time it. What do you mean? You just time it via the time it tells you. Huh? Oh, in a run? Oh. Fun tune. Speaking of fun tune, let's just do a couple one rounds so I can fail them in runs constantly. Well then, connector, brother. Bot worm is learning quickly. American. You can frame count? That sounds like the worst thing imaginable, but yeah, I guess you could. Yeah. Get all the one rounds out of my system. I shouldn't be dropping this. This should be the easier method. It's pretty illegal, yeah. That was it. So hard. Surprised I got it out of my system. Nito is right. I'm getting all the one rounds out of my system. So this should be the easier method. But is that What is going on with that? I think I'm seeing 11s. So if that says 11 on the top, there's a good chance I'm going to drop it if I don't correct it immediately and then drop it back down to 9, I think. Like, I don't know why that's dropping. Also, normally what happens in my my one-round attempts, I always like have a gap, so I wonder if that's because I'm firing too fast sometimes. No idea. So yeah, so if you look at the top left, that number needs to read like a steady 10. If it reads 9, it can't read 9 twice, I think. If it reads 11, it needs to drop back down to 10 and then 9 immediately after or something, because it needs to like balance out or some shit. I don't know, there's weird things to it. So basically that number is how many frames in between each shot. It just sucks. It's one of those things where like I'm regressing and then you start to get better over time, but I feel like you regress at first. It's just hard. What's up? Extra crispy. Thank you. Keeping my hair out of my head. Or in honor of the Bubsy raid, I can lower it over my eyes. I didn't see how many I had, so normally I would keep track, but... Or I'm just developing bad habits. I don't know it. You know? Develop this. Okay. So yeah, what is the math again? So if I have 33 entering, so you just add 3. 2 charge shots, 1800 divided by 603, 3 supers, takes 30 to kill. So if I had 33, I would end with 6. Simple as. Probably, but basically what you have to do is, so as long as you hit your 2 charge shots, because everything needs to be divisible by 300s, right? So, but there's cases to where I can fire more than 2 charge shots, I guess. So that's why I'm doing it that way. So you need to fire. If you're gonna fire a beam, it can't be 3. It can't be an odd number of beams. It has to be an even number of beams, right? If you can only fire 3, that's only 1 super. So you have to fire, you know. Yeah. So basically, no, here's the thing though, Techno. I'm not counting after. When I'm like focusing and I enter, I look at my super count and I just add 3 to it. Or whatever. So if I enter with 30 supers, then I go, okay, I'm gonna have 3 left over. If I enter with, 27, it's perfect. If I enter with 32, it's 35. I have 3. It's just the way my brain does it. I don't know. So 32 is 5 left over. Range. If you have less than 27, it would just be, so if it's 25, then that's, I would just do an extra 2 shots. It has to be an extra 2 shots. Right, yeah. I guess I could think about that.
And he goes for it.
A little bit different as well, to where, I mean, I should just have everything memorized. But the hard part is sometimes you can fire an extra shot, but then you can't really get an extra shot off, so then you have 900 damage. But then you're like subtracting only a super, but you have 300 you've dealt. But I don't think that adds up. So you'd have 300 HP. So you're dealing an extra 300. Right. So one charge shot is worth 1 super. 2 charge shots is worth 3 supers.
2?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll just count as well. I guess how could I do that? So if I enter with like 22, what would be the easiest way? I mean, it's simple maths, but so you need 8 supers worth of damage. So 4,800 damage, and yeah. Yeah, it's a little weird. So that's like 6 charge shots, but yeah, exactly. You just round it, but basically, I think what I would do is or what I should do, and it's just like any percent super easy because it's all just 300 per shot, so that's like the easiest quick math. You enter Ridley with less than 27, pretty low with this route, but sometimes I will enter with like 23 because you'll get completely screwed over. So yeah, that's the thing. It never really comes up, but one of these days it's gonna come up and I'm gonna be annoyed. But I think what I do is once Ridley is red, I just know that 2 charge shots is worth 3 supers. So if I have 12 supers after red, that's easy, you know. If I have 11 supers after red, then I would just need the extra shot, the extra charge shot, right? Or just 3 missiles, if that would be better for some reason. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it if you're unsure, is just wait for red and then just do the math then. All right. Okay, so let's do some 100% runs. Sorry if you got raided into here from, well, not techno, but you know, Bubsy, and I'm just practicing and dealing with audio. But yeah, not techno. So forget about that. But I wonder if the capture card's gonna freak out now if I hold on, everyone cover your ears, cover your ears. Oh yeah, it does. Uh-oh. I told you. I warned you. Oh my God.
Chumps.
I warned you. All right. Oh, you said to cover your ears, but I was interested to see what you meant, and I turned the volume up. Uh-huh.
Ready?
All right, see you guys later. Map rando time? Oh.
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Sometimes I feel like I need hearing aids straight up. I'm gonna see a ear doctor here soon. Sometimes I just feel like my jaw is really tense and it like clogs my ears or something. So you just give me hearing aids straight up. I did plenty of damage to my ears growing up, though, when I was a young, dumb kid. So I know, like, I have some hearing damage. I can't remember what ear. I think it's my right ear. Is, not the greatest. Or slightly worse than my left, we'll say. I did have subs, hell yeah. I mean, tinnitus, how everyone else says it, is kind of weird because, so everyone, if you just sit in silence, everyone has like that weird humming or that weird ringing in their ear, right? But do you get a lot of, I think what tinnitus is when everything, for me, it goes silent, and I'm like, oh, here we go. And then it like, you hear like a ramping up of a high-pitched noise, and then after like 5 to 10 seconds, it goes away. Yeah. Yeah, that's tinnitus. It's like a malfunction or something. Your brain is trying to find a signal. But if you sit in a silent room, completely silent, you'll kind of interpret the silence as like a buzzing noise, and that is your brain trying to like fill in the gaps. And I think people confuse that with tinnitus.
That's the universal frequency speaking to you, man. 432 hertz.
My fucking tomatoes.
Thank you for the good luck. Yeah, kind of like a COD flashbang, yeah. How long do you think you'd last in one of those sensory deprivation rooms? I don't know. I think people exaggerate the, you know, you wouldn't last 5 minutes. You'll come in 5, or you'll leave this room in 5 minutes. Guaranteed. I think people greatly over-exaggerate the deprivation chambers. Wait, what?
How long till Oats is in here? He's in here right now.
What?
Ready?
Yep. Ow!
Unfortunately, it counts per day, so you won't get it until tomorrow. Sorry. Someday I'll have the combined total of, what do we aim for? Sub 22 on both Climb and Parlor. One day. God damn it, dude. That was not good. No sub 22 Climb and Parlor combination. But yeah, no, you're right. It's super hard. Yeah. Sub 22 is very, very difficult. Probably only a couple people have gotten it in runs. Maybe even just Drewski has gotten it in a run, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, straight up, maybe only Drewski. I think the best I've gotten is, well, what was my Parlor time there? 31. That might be my best combination. Right there. That might be it. My PB for both. God damn it. Yeah. Has anyone gotten the RetroTink 4K Mini? I wonder how that performs. Probably pretty good. I wonder what the Mini has, or the normal one has that the Mini doesn't. Extra mass. Harley has it? Okay. Yeah, I've never looked at the differences. But clearly the Mini is much more affordable. Also, nice Link. Holy goddamn. I should use a Link shortener next time. Holy hell. Man, this time was good. Until it wasn't BT. Yeah, the scan lines are neat. I have used a light scan line filter on this before, but a lot of you guys screech because it's a change, so. But the 4K has a really nice scan line feature, yeah. Looks really good. If I was playing on OLED through the retro tank, I would definitely use the scan lines. Yep, I can see lines. They're very faint, but you can really see them on the when I select an item and it's highlighted green. Thank you. Sub 6? Nice. Yep, best beam here. Grabbing brunch. Nice. Enjoy brunch. You get it after Meridia. So you have to re-enter Craig's lair. I'm breaking out a spin a lot. Maybe I need to put a new D-pad in here. It's getting broken in now. I mean, I already have a hitbox that I do like quite a bit, but for the feel anyways. But no. I'm not going to degrade myself and this community. Not yet anyways. Maybe down the line, who knows. I mean, the D-pad's still good. I think I'm just getting used to it now. Soup? Yeah, it's split pea soup. No, it's some matcha. I've been enjoying matcha because I can drink like 3 cups of it, or just green tea as well, like milk tea, and it's like a cup of coffee, cup and a half, maybe all that, and so I get to enjoy more tea or beverage. I hate when that happens. You bet there's a lot of sugar? There's a little bit of honey. I actually do not prefer it to be too sweet. So that's mainly a certain point after you consume it, caffeine. So you don't want to consume dinner and then chug matcha. It does briefly affect the absorption of iron, though. Yeah. I mean, the PVM would be hard to replace for me. I could definitely play on an OLED BFI through the retro tank, but that's like a last resort down the line if my PVMs fail, because I have a 14L5 as well, so if this one fails, I would try to find someone to repair it. And then if that's not possible, I have the 14-inch. It's the same model, just smaller. Black frame insertion. It really helps remove motion blur on modern monitors, which is the main issue. Hey, I can play on a CRT. And heck, I play on really not great monitors at GDQ, so, you know. Wow, okay. I will. I went for a walk with them the other day. Astro and Mia. Milo, this snow is way too deep. He would cry. I'd have to carry him. But it's tough. I mainly just let them play outside a little bit longer. Try to play with them indoors a little bit more, you know. Yep, for the next few days. Super count sucks right now. Damn, Charles. I say we just allow that as a PB. You just remove the 30 seconds for jet lag, and then maybe we'll accommodate. We'll just pretend you got a fast on that one. And then let's just add it to the leaderboards, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I was moving forward when I went for the spark. Oh yeah, she's having fun. I don't even get this, do I? Don't fucking hate that shit. Yeah, I must be cheating or something, Truffle Boy. Yeah. Or cringe. I think it's going to be a one-round attempt, and I'm going to drop it like I always do. The wall's going to get it. Yep. Slow will be no stream tonight, Oats. Shut up, Aniv. God damn it. I tried just going for the YOLO one. The cheater on screen. I don't think that would have worked anyways. I would have enraged anything, I think. No stream tonight.
One of these days, I tell you. Probably not, because Spiffy and Aussie are playing. So I'll probably watch some of that. Blame chat.
That was in the Steam, so I was kind of just going. Why does it use the PB sound when the spaceship explodes? I'm pretty sure it just uses the power bomb explosion too, right there. Cheap ass developers. Ugh. All right. Thank you, Fullcorn. I don't know. She just loses her shit every, you know, every planet. Thank you for the luck, Robert. How's it going? I'd be surprised if this was the largest SNES game that there was. I feel like there's got to be way larger games. Like, even SMRPG would be probably larger. Maybe at launch, yeah. 94, I think SMRPG was 96.
It sucks!
Danny, thanks very much for the 6 months. Appreciate that. It's kind of hard to say, Cortex. I have no idea. It's a lot, though. Chewing gum. What would I be eating? Or I'd be chewing it for the last 6 minutes. It's like too fast? Too furious there? Shit. Trying to get used to that other damage boost strat here. It's kind of tough. Yeah. Exactly.
2?
How's it going, New? How you been? How's the house? Nice, grats. That's gotta feel good. Yeah, that's awesome. Give me a large HP, please. Nope. Yeah. Are you moving in so you can finish some other like parts of the house? Kind of deal. Which is nice, then you don't have to like move to and from. The only issue is it does, you know, like we were doing some work here. This is obviously an older house, you're building it. So renovations versus whatever you're doing when you move in, but it is kind of stressful because you have to look at it every single day, and then it's really easy to put off as well. Okay, yeah. Some of that stuff you can't put off, so. That's all you need. The bedroom and a finished bathroom. Good to go. Good to move in. Yeah. That makes sense. I would love to go to Chile, you know. And then, well, Brazil first. Of course. Definitely can't do Chile before Brazil. That'd be a problem. They got a wedding to plan, yeah. That's also very, very expensive. Unless you do something small. All the picanha. Picanha is delicious. I'd rather do the lag reduction strat here. Yeah, that's actually insane. I can't imagine having no mortgage. Yo, 2 years left only?
Pause menu.
That's sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you know what you're doing, you probably, at some point in that, regretted doing it, Mew, I'm sure. But once it's done, and you're, I mean, pretty much done for the most part, and about to move in, I'm sure it feels good that you took that route. You talking about this line? That's because the refresh rate on my camera. Oh, that's easy stuff you can do. Yeah. When you move in. Yeah, I'm cheating. Yeah. God damn it.
God damn it, boy.
The chair's good. As you can see, I don't even use the lumbar support because I just kind of sit up. But yeah, it's nice. Let me sit back a little bit. Flash Frost, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate it. Were you playing Fusion? Fusion was ass. He was, yeah. Oh, okay. Sounds like it went well. Man, Flash raids me and then just doesn't even say anything. Wow. What a guy, huh? Chad behavior, yeah. I do that sometimes. Just because I'm like, you know, not trying to chat for a while or something. Or I have to go make dinner. The pump and dump, yep. You got the fuck this game raid? Oh, so he lost a run. Okay, I see. Idor RNG? Or his own skill issuing? I'm doing good, how are you? We're talking about going to Brazil and then Chile. Oats, welcome to Brazil. Yep, I'm coming. I'll be there. Huh? I'm changing up, not crouching, so it's just fucking up my strat for this. 112.17. So, just trying to get into the grind set here with it. Never really grinded 100% down too much. I still feel like I'm not actively grinding it down. Blame map randos. Or I'll blame you guys. Hey, there's a tournament going on right now. What can I say? What, you want me not to try in the tournament? Like, come on. I gotta stay fresh. My mind's gotta stay, you know, clean and clear. And under control. Isn't that like an acne commercial? That was almost bad. I'm doing okay. I lost to Nevdi, which was my biggest downfall. Because both matches I lost, I had a massive time loss in both. So it's my own skill issues, but I mean, yeah, the Ridley death was a massive throw. Honestly, I should never die to that. But also at the same time, I should have just taken a save instead of thinking that Nevdi was on my tail when I was like 12 minutes ahead. But is what it is. That's the fun part about tournaments and 1v1s. You never know. You just have to assume that your opponent's going to play as good as they generally play on average, right? Nope, I'm in the losers bracket. I play Saturday at noon. Why am I dropping the fucking 1 rounds, dude? I swear to God, I use them all up in practice. Why am I dropping it? What dropped? Okay, well, at least I get the backup. Still not the greatest time, but... Maybe I can figure it out later. I need to do that. I can look at the spacing in between each missile and see if it's similar spacing to my practice fights with 10 frames in between. I need to see why those are dropping. I might be starting too slow. Yeah, I got it with the Bart sprite. Maybe I need to switch it out. All right, there's still a lot of gold and a lot of time save. It would be cool. I feel like I've heard it's kind of a pain in the ass to, well, from Emmett to travel to South America, but. Had too much run speed. What's up, Professor? How's it going? Yeah, good point, Grok, yeah. Son of a bitch, dude. Whatever. Good enough. Thanks, Melon. What's up? Thank you, Gamer Girl. How's it going? That might be true, yeah. No, not about you being lazy. No, you do a lot of work. Let's talk about Emmett being something high society. And you're going to go ahead and squeeze the balls here. Am I mastering it? Probably not. Yo, why don't we have an emote of the statue grabbing and squeezing that? We definitely should. It's kind of crazy that we don't. Just like, why would you need that? Just for bowling. Why else would you need it? Weirdo. Nice quick drops. 0 for 3. I think statistically the chat is way more deranged. You only need like a couple freaks in here to throw off the balance for you guys. But you only got one me, so. We're not making that.
Ranch.
I did work on a backup strat for this. That needs to hit the door every time, so I need to figure that out. Watch and learn, chumps. Sometimes I don't omni-gazer. Sometimes it just runs wild. $41. I didn't need to put that much into the fucking reserves here. Holy God in heaven. Thanks, Prezzo. Is that a fake Prezzo? Or is that a real Prezzo? You can't trust no one anymore, you know? You're real as fuck. Well, there you have it. There he is. No, yeah, no, that's real. Pretty sure, yeah. No, that's a real present. I see the weird deer, yeah. All right, well, this run sucks ass now, so whatever. We're just chilling. Wait, who's another upset besides Oats losing to It's not even an upset, me losing to Nevdi. Well, I mean, kind of is, because he's a little highly seeded, I think, but yeah, I think he's a little too high for his current skill, but, you know. Iceberg, thanks for the 23 months. Emmett was pretty upset during comms. Yeah, I heard. Okay, if Emmett loses to Path, I'm gonna freak out. Is it today? No, I have no idea when it is, but I think they're gonna schedule it this week. I think Emmett, as long as he's de-rusted, beats Path. But who knows? Who knows where he's at currently? Path is pretty good though, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that are fairly good. I mean, Nito. How long has Nito been playing? And I mean, look at his rating. Ah, nice going, dipshit. Oats fell off so Path could rise? Excuse me. You mean Eddie, right? You mean the mesquite sheep.
Pav is rolling, image cooked.
509, I don't think you know anything. What do you mean? You just said Emmett's cooked. And then I can't say you don't know nothing? Oh, okay. You coward. Oh. I suck ass. I think he's done like one rando. Well, let's just pack this shit up. I suck at this game. Denny would be rank 1 instantly. I think you greatly misunderstand how map randos work. To think that the translation of skill is 1-to-1. I didn't say he sucked. You guys are so stupid. This is like that bullshit, you know, what was it? What is that bullshit? On Twitter, you say one thing and then, oh, so you hate waffles. Oh, you like pancakes? Oh, you bitch, you hate waffles, don't you? No, that's not what I said. This is so sad. So, Raquel and I watched Superman last night, the newest one. You know what pisses me off about Superman? Is he is, like, objectively the most overpowered superhero. And yet he's kind of, a lame-ass, weak-ass loser in the movie. And I know they have to do that to create drama. Yeah, but he was like losing to a bunch of stuff to, you know, to like chess notation moves.
Oh, we know his every move. D5. King me.
You know, it's kind of lame. You idiot. The 2 times I played chess, yeah. Now I just do chess puzzles. I fucking suck. Oh, it's been watching too much of The Boys. You know what? I said this yesterday. I said it would be a lot cooler if Superman, like, turned evil. And just started, like, flying through civilians. And I'd be like, oh, shit. This is badass. You know? Just right through them. Just creating a hole. And then Lex has to become the voice of reason. Whoa, you've gone too far. I don't know. Yeah. They've done everything with Superman, that's the thing. Well, I think it's time that they just, next Superman movie, they just kill him, you know? Just someone just sends him to a kryptonite planet. Just bring on someone else. All right, I'm gonna go piss. Might grab another tea. Grab a tea and crumpets. Love. Oh. All right. Be right back. 8-minute pause menu. Oh my god.
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Ranch.
How long till Oates is in here? He's in here right now.
What?
Let's count to 10 before I fuck the green M&M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, now I was stand and store no war. You know, had a mouth and a mean. Option.
My fucking tomatoes. All right, I'm back. You guys, this is like the poly market. I saw that. Is it Poly Market? They're opening up a grocery store, probably so they can skirt around tax laws.
Watch and learn.
I hope the
chumps.
grocery store is you have to like gamble in some way in order to get your groceries. You know, it's like in Idiocracy when they have to pull a wheel to see if they get healthcare coverage.
Yep.
I mean, that's the world I want to live in. Well, yeah, but it's more funny to see it on a wheel, you know? All right, she wants some peanut butter granola. Okay, one thing that movie obsessed me about, though, is I have some Crocs, so, like, I don't know what they're on about. They're easy. You can put them in sports mode. So, like, you know, pretty versatile. What the hell does that mean? Early or late, Crocs? Oh, because the Super Metroid? Oh. Why is your Fusion run not in your PB list? Are you talking about the list underneath my stream? I honestly forgot that even exists. Like my panels, I haven't looked at those in like 5 to 7 years. Yeah, it's been a while. All right, I got my little steeping tea. I feel so British right now. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Some milk tea, mate. Got some biscuits.
All right, we'll try again. What the hell? Why not? Okay, that was bad. I think I'm just gonna be done speedrunning this game. I think this is my retirement run right here. Nah, that'll probably never happen. I'm probably gonna be 80 years old. Won't even remember my name playing this game. You've had a good career. Yep. If you quit SM, you'd have to fall back on your other skills. Other skills. Oh, God. You got an exit strategy? I'm joking, guys. I'm not actually going to retire or nothing. I'm going to play this game until the day I die. Don't worry. No. I might, one of these summers, I want to start taking some classes again. But other than that, basically, I never want to do something that I'm not going to enjoy. So even if I'm making, like, garbage money and I'm eating tree bark, you know, and worms, I think I'd rather do that than do something that I don't enjoy, so... Would you rather die on stream or off stream? Like, to monetize it or not? Yeah, because I'm surely gonna need that money. But obviously on stream. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, caffeine, yeah. You guys could gamble on the cause of my death as well. So, you know, once I start to, like, look pale and sickly, you guys can start putting up gambles. Like, will it be this month? And then what will be the cause? You know, like, you'll... Yeah. Yeah. You guys would all scream scammed. Scammed! Ranch. Wow. I need to switch this out. You see all these up inputs? You see those up inputs? What's up, input, huh? You see that? All the time? Yeah, this shit sucks now. I'm blaming my controller. Do I take it out now? Nah. Try one more. I need to be gentle now. It's broken in, so I need to be gentle with this one. I need to caress it. Caress the canvas. There you go. Sure, why not, amigo? Yeah. These ones. I don't know why they sent me 99, or they sent me 40, 49, and 50, and then 1 separate in its own bag. I think the guy counted in the bag, and they're like, "Oh shit, we left one out." So. I haven't had any issues with these yet. I think they're actually an incredibly good knee pad. It's only recently, I think once it's more broken in, to where I'm getting some up presses, because once you're breaking these in, you have to press pretty hard. So I think that same amount of pressure now is causing some up inputs. So. Probably like a week. All right, any other matches today? Dessler and Carter Freak, that should be good, huh? Gameaholic. Tomorrow is Sponge versus Nitro. Oh, brother, that's gonna be a wash. Imagine Sponge upsets Lynx and Nitro. I mean, he is my star VIP, so I could see it. Yeah, I mean, Nitro's free. How's it going, Rubu? What's up? How's everyone's hump day going? Good hump day? Painful? Nope, it's miserable. Okay, sounds good. Right on, right on. Laying in the bed with the cat. That sounds nice. You have an appointment in 5 minutes. Uh-oh. The rash still hasn't cleared up, huh? Heartbreaking. Okay, I guess I just won't ask anymore. Yeah. Hi, YouTube viewer. I ain't streaming on YouTube, a cat, please. I don't feel like I could ever have an iPhone. And I know that a lot of people that have like the Pixel or something, and then they try to switch back, it's just miserable. Yeah, 2 to 6 Matt Brando races later. I gotta stay fresh. My race is Saturday at noon, so gotta be prepped and ready. Not even a health. God, these fucking things suck. Come on. Alright, I guess we're just running through. If you lose, no, I go to the silver bracket if I lose. I'm gonna pull a Nito if I lose on Saturday. Try to destroy the silver bracket. Even though the silver bracket, this time around with a full bracket, is gonna be brutal. Because that means there's gonna be some upsets. And there's gonna be a lot of good people in the lower or the silver bracket. Same level as Techno? I know. That'd be miserable, huh? Well, one thing that pisses me off about iPhone is they... For the longest time, I don't think a lot of people knew this. You know how you'll try to send media to someone with an iPhone or vice versa? And everyone would say, you know, it would be like, oh... You don't have an iPhone, so like it's the Samsung phone's fault. And it was kind of like, you know, whether they fixed it or not. Yeah. That was purposeful. You know. That's crazy. Yeah. Wasn't it so iPhone users would like kind of become elitists? Essentially, it would be like more of a like also like pressure people into the iPhone. Just shit like that. Just little marketing tactics. Just slimy. Yeah, because especially back then it was like PlayStation versus Xbox. But if you didn't have an iPhone, you were poor. Yeah, I don't want my daughter dating an Android user. My little princess only gets an iPhone. Yeah, if you're already using Android, I don't know why you would switch. Yeah, holy shit, Techno. Hamrack here, you're deteriorating fast. At an alarming rate here. Yeah. That makes sense, pool float. Nuts in chat? Yo? Where? Hey, hey you, hey, hey. Why are we huffing and puffing? There's no reason to do that. No, there's none. That's just the vacuum. Yeah. All right. Oats could easily afford an iPhone. No, I can't, please. Can I have money for an iPhone? Yeah, what's an iPhone cost nowadays? Like 25 grand? $500? That was $650. But anyways. Yo, dog, we racing? What's up, Emmett? How's it going? I could try to teach Caleb how to play map randos. I feel like it's similar to teaching like a gorilla some basic algebra. However, I'm up for the task, you know? So Caleb, hit me up if you're ever interested. Oat's gonna use me for clout. Alright, never mind. Fuck yourself. You're on your own. It's my island. I don't know if you want ownership over any islands right now, and there's a lot going on, alright, buddy? Just... yeah, Sunday I'll probably play that one, DD. I'm gonna use this as long as I can. The only reason I got a new phone as well, I had the Pixel 4 Pro. Well, unless something comes up, Dee Sunday. But yeah, I will do it. If for some reason I'm not gonna stream on Sunday, then we'll figure it out. But if I'm streaming Sunday, there's a high chance I'm gonna play that. Yeah. But yeah, my other phone completely broke. AKA, I think it's the backlit. Basically, it just wouldn't turn on. And I forgot to back up all of my photos to Google Drive. They weren't backed up. So I need to figure out how to fix that. So I need to take that thing apart because I have so many photos of Mia when she was a puppy, and that's all that I want. That's the only thing I care about. Everything else can go in the dumpster. And all the foot pics. Yeah, I had a foot pic folder. Does anyone know, like, on these phones, is there, like, what is the storage? Because I can take the phone apart. I know how to do it. Soldered SSD. What is the probability that I can recover that via taking it apart? Hi, Mia. We were just talking about you, Mia. So it doesn't even boot. I don't know if the battery was shot, so I can maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I can just, I mean, are there any good places that, like, all right, well, your phone will be fixed, but then they, like, steal all your data and shit and your bank info? It's like John's PC repair, like, and then the next week they get busted. Is there any place like that's not that? I don't know. I don't know of any. A common issue with the phone that you have is the battery connector is plastic. That might actually be it, Macros. Yeah, because I can solder. I have, like, all the tools for that. Maybe I'll look into it. Okay, I need to go back to the old strat. Well, it depends on how small I'm soldering. I know it's tough, but... Am I not even getting my taps here? It's starting to piss me off a little bit. Failing the spark and failing this constantly. All right, I'll look into it. All I need to do is hook it up to something and just get all the photos. That's all I care about. And it sucked too because there's, you know, my authenticator keys and stuff are kind of a pain in the ass. But that's all long gone, so. It has been a pain in the ass. because I didn't have the like backup key. I thought I had it stored elsewhere, and I didn't. So, I mean, that's just a skill issue on my part. I'm a dumbass, but it was rough to like transfer everything and figure that out. Yeah, it was a learning opportunity. No, you still need a key, DD, I'm pretty sure. That's 7. Yippee! Started off decent. I see where it dropped though, so. Can I ever get a fucking fast out of this, or is it slow as all goddamn day?
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Yo, oh, it's crashing out. LOL, emphasis was just... Why is this fucker saying this? What is the prompt here for this? Even the AI knows you're washed. Nuh-uh, I have a Grokpedia article, or a Grokpedia page, and that bot is glazing me. Almost got it. Yeah. Just pure glaze. So, just saying. No, I think it acknowledges that Zenny took the record, but in like the most glazing way possible for me. I can't remember what it said, but it was, yeah. Oates only lost the record due to his interest in other, or some shit. Like, yeah, based bot, yep. Yeah, exactly, yeah. What door shot, Sponge? Bullshit. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. Mobile game? I don't really play any mobile games. That's not the strat, but we made it work. Oh, that's not the purpose of that. Fuck! That's not the purpose of that shot. The purpose of that shot is it acts like screw attack. So you eliminate your iframes after a spin.
This is so sad.
Hentai golf with friends. Yeah, we're playing that later. Yeah. Yo, Chad, you coming over Sunday to play cribbage, our once every 2 year hangout for cribbage? I don't think Chad's in here. Was that the chat bot? I deserve to be roasted. All right, take it easy, Dee. Chat, I think it's time to just admit that my brain just ain't what it used to be. I think I just can't speedrun anymore, you know? Time to take Oats out back. Out back? What's out back? Oh, come on now, I'll show you. What was that, Oats? I was watching Family Guy. Ah, never mind. No, I'm just not playing very well today, though. If I want to take this grind seriously, I need to start exercising and running every single day like I did with any percent to clear my head. But it's warming up in a couple months. It's warming up. I hate running when it's this cold, so ain't happening. I'd rather just wither away. Yeah, physical exercise. The way my brain works, I attribute a lot of my, you know, decent any percent runs and my grind to physical exercise. Some people, they might not need that, but for me, I definitely need it to clear my head. Oh, Niv's depressed. I hate a Niv. Damn. Well, everyone would benefit from it. Yeah, for sure. Nope. I'm pretty pissed off right now. These people who have been talking to us for 5 years about doing a project for them with countless meetings and consultations all for free now decided to go with someone else. For free? So what? You just got a bunch of... They got a bunch of free work from you and then they decided? Sounds like you got scammed, is what that is. That's a scam. It just, yeah, that's totally fine, but the 5-year part. Is crazy, yeah. With who are the world record for any percent, any space percent, space, question mark? Zenny has the any percent record and this record. And whatever other category there is record, yeah. He's the villain currently, yeah. Who's doth possessed records? Oh, it's you okay? It's been yeah. 2 going on 3 hours. Oh shit, you're right. Okay, this is a bot. I do have low percent ice, barely. I decided to leave that one There was a huge record that I could have still gotten with it, but I was on some pretty nasty runs. But I was pretty over the category, and it's nice to leave a little bit of wiggle room for future players so they can see it and go, oh, let's save this time here, you know, as opposed to, oh, this looks miserable, like any %. Never gonna play this category for record. Yeah, exactly. Can't believe Eddie beat a world record holder. Holy cow, what a legend, huh? I mean, Lopter, at the end of the day, it's kind of, well, I mean, it's true. I could have grinded it down more, and I was on numerous runs that could have gotten, was it a 46 we were going for? But it's nice to take a step back and go, I think I'm good. I was on like numerous runs that just failed at the end. And this way, it saves my sanity and the sanity of other players that might want to get into the category in the future. You know? Or me, if I ever decide to go back, you know? I'm not saying I'm okay. It makes me sound like I'm yeah, just forget it, whatever. Yeah. Just forget it. Yeah, you're so generous and humble. So my inputs are down, select, as opposed to down, select, select, select. It's a little bit awkward, so I shoot with a missile, so it normalizes the amount of presses per things to equip bombs, power bombs. Okay, sounds good. Wait, really? You don't understand what I'm saying? So the inputs, just think about what inputs I have to press in order to go into Morph Ball and then select power bombs and then use a power bomb. If I don't have missile equipped, I press select 3 times and I press down twice before I press shoot. However, if I have missile select or equipped, I press down twice, select twice, and then shot. So it makes it just more natural when I'm, you know, pressing both thumbs. Yeah. It's just optimizing my inputs. This is so sad. No, my item select is Y. Deselect is select. Yes. I say select because not everyone has select on Y. That's like me saying I press A this many times. Not everyone has jump on A, you know. So it's easier just to say the action than to assume that everyone uses my control scheme. Yeah. I mean, I did. So I played the game until like sub 49 with default. I didn't change anything. Then once I got like console and I wasn't playing emulator anymore, I switched. And when I played on an actual controller, obviously, it was a little bit more awkward selecting with the way my hands worked, so I had to switch it up. Yeah, like, it's easier. I actually use claw to select a lot of stuff and shoot and jump, even if it's like a one-frame jump. So it's just way easier to claw everything. I don't know if I was gonna make that. Hitbox is easier for everything, yes. I have used it a little bit, like messing around with it. I should do a month to where I just play on Hitbox to see how good I can get. Mashing out Dragon is harder on Hitbox. What did I say the other day? I think when people say something is harder on Hitbox, that's them coping with the fact that they have to do something difficult, which is required by everyone. That's it. Oh, I have to finally do something difficult where my fingers have to learn and I have to learn a new motor skill or something, whatever it may be. That's the way I feel. I feel like it's just straight cope, but because there's so many things in this game to where it's difficult and we have to like learn a new motor skill. Our fingers have to work differently and it's painful and we have to figure it out. Not like physically painful, but it's hard to train yourself. And I'm not saying the Dragon mashing is exactly that, because that is a little bit different. But I don't know. I'd have to try it. It might be more bizarre on Hitbox just because of the buttons, for sure. But how much of that is dictating your speedrun? If you're getting grabbed by Dragon or something, you got a lot of room for improvement regardless. You know, like, or it wasn't meant to be anyways, that run. Just onwards and upwards. Or upwards, onwards. Whatever, you get the point. Arm pumping, I think, may be the only argument you can make. However, with Hitbox, a lot of people don't realize that up and down on the Hitbox essentially are L and R. And you get your L and R inputs on top of that on the Hitbox. They function essentially the same for the most part when you're running. So on Hitbox, you could literally optimize it to where you're pressing 4 buttons and trying to like just press them all in a really nice sync. Yeah, you know what you do to ledge grab on Hitbox? You just press, if you're like using left and right, you just press up or down and you get the ledge grab. Or if you really want, wherever your L and R are, you can press those too. Yeah, isn't that broken? The Hitbox is just broken in general, yes. I don't think I...
Okay. I want to try it even more.
We should 1 month, maybe March. Yo, should I do March Hitbox Madness? To where we'll see how good of a any percent time I can get in 1 month with the shitbox. As long as the tournament ends by then, but we'll see. So the most difficult part would be learning, basically second thought. Like my brain, I don't even think about what I'm pressing. On a hitbox, I would need to think about what I'm pressing for a little bit, for at least like 3 to 5 days, maybe even like a week or 2 to feel really comfortable. After that, I think it's GG's. After my brain connects whatever I'm pressing without having to think, I'm destroying the run, I think. Yeah. I need to do that quicker. Oats has a brain. Like half a brain, I think, maybe. I already have a hitbox. I made it myself. That's a good pace. Early game's not bad in this PB, so. I keep messing this stupid fucking strat up. Okay, I just gotta take those hits. All right. I can't grab it right now, but I was gonna show you. Is it intended first PBs? Isn't Crocomire intended first? I can't remember. What the fuck is going on with my short charging? Power bombs, not supers. Speed booster and ice beam. Yeah, I thought you were intended to grab that, and then you get wave beam, which puts you to Crocomire, and then Crocomire is gives you grapple, which allows you to get, you know. I thought Crocomire was the first intended. Whatever Eddie had. I can't remember what they were using. I think they're using like, well, I don't know. I won't even, yeah, maybe that. Won't even pretend to know. Just hook me up with the mid, the standard mid. Don't screw me over like you've been doing all day. Bad segment, however, this made it kind of nice. I have a bunch of the boards over there because I was going to make hitboxes. I just haven't got around to it. Hitboxes to sell for people because I think they do have utility. I do shit on the hitbox, but a lot of people like it for accessibility. It's easier on their hands, shit like that. Yeah, not just for SM as well. RJ45, yes. Yep, exactly. One day, fault. I'll get to him. Something like that, retro, yeah. Should you all in? Absolutely not. Yeah, tomorrow it'll happen, I think. That's what I'm thinking tomorrow. What's up, Braythorn? How's it going? I can only take one hit from these, so I have to pick and choose. I'll do this one to fix the door.
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Oops. That's not good. Alright, rip. Alright, see you guys later. Goodbye. Yep, goodbye. Yep. That's, yep, rip. Yep. Yep, 10-second loss. Yep, nice. Yep. Beast Worm's testing some stuff. Why am I crashing out? It's not Mappies. I don't know. Max, thanks for the gifted sub to Mappies.
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
We'll see what the damage is here. Looks pretty bad, actually. This looks like a lot of damage. Ouch. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, I didn't purposely throw, I swear. Alright. You have to finish a run. I'll finish the run tomorrow. Like all my other projects.
Is so sad.
You guys have double-digit IQs? Throwing for the addiction. No.
This game fucking sucks! It sucks!
Alright, are they almost done? Hold on. Andy certainly isn't. Oof. Yeah, so I'm going to add the I'm gonna replace my D-pad. While we wait. Sex Master. Chat, I swear, it's just a little bit of a phase right now. It's simply this is a what's the word? Just a minor setback for my 100% runs. But we're getting into this. You know? You just gotta trust the process. Lies. Yeah, you gotta trust the fungus. Yeah, that was a mere practice session. All right, so this D-pad's been you know, I'm also gonna try something here. Normally I put some construction paper. I put these little things in the buttons. They fit right in there, so like I don't have to push as much, and it just kind of allows the input to be pressed more evenly. I guess is probably a good way to put it, because sometimes you'll press a button and like it'll work on like 80% of it, but if you slightly tilt your thumb, you know, it won't work. However, where'd you guys put it? I made some, like, I laser engraved, like, very specific parts for that spacer that I was talking about. I can't remember, I don't know where they are. Got too much shit laying there. Oh, there. Found them. So I just, you know, just punch these out. So this fits right in the buttons. So I'm gonna try these out. I gave these to Nevdi because he was my guinea pig before I even tested them, so it could just be like the worst thing ever. It's just like a, I don't know, just paper, I guess, just like thicker paper, a certain millimeter. All right, yo, Botworm is kind of spamming a lot. Can we slow that down a little bit? Is he almost done learning? Alright, thank you. No, it's not our bot or anything. Beastworm just wanted to test. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in a new D pad. I don't know if these are going to be good. But gonna test them. It's what I gave Nevdi to test, so we'll see if I gave him absolute garbage. Here you go, Nevster. Yeah, but not with the controller, though. Feels okay. Let me, like, plug it in before I screw it in. It might be too sensitive. Hold on. I get used to it. Yeah, I get used to it. It's not bad. Alright, we'll try this. New D-pad and everything. I'm a cat. A Niv, you ain't no goddamn cat. It varies. Sometimes I keep the same pads in for months and months. Sometimes after a couple weeks, something doesn't feel right, so. kind of hard to test the controller. I need to get a battery-powered screwdriver because like it makes my thumb tired, and I go ahead, I try to test, and I'm just, you know, sometimes it's not the greatest test. Pressing up a lot, I see. Oh, why am I pressing up so much? Uh-oh. I don't know if I like this one. That doesn't feel quite right. I could get used to it, I guess, but... Ugh. Yeah, I just feel like I'm pressing up a lot now. Like that, this is sensitive. That's too sensitive for this, I feel like. Like, it shouldn't quite be like that. No. Someone said they want a behemoth climb. Yeah, you can see the up inputs happening. Almost good. Like that. I shouldn't be pressing that. Feels very odd. Yeah, that's a little bit slower though, I guess, but... It should be, I mean, with this climb, I should be getting like 1130s. This probably has to do with that. That needs to be something like that. I don't like this D-pad. Something just doesn't feel right. Maybe I need to loosen this a little bit. 11:40 is a pretty good time with normal strat. Like, why am I? Why? Yes. Yeah, something like that. All right, are they starting a new lobby anytime soon? I'll start a lobby.
This game fucking sucks. It sucks.
Do you think power bombs should be buffed for Ridley? No. No.
Ranch.
Yeah. No. There are other... No. At some point, like, there's only so much balancing you can do. I think it's fine. They need to be supplemental. Something doesn't feel right about this D-pad still. Hold on. The only thing they buffed was Mother Brain for it. To match that of Ridley, essentially. Or so it's a little bit odd, and that makes sense. Super missiles normally do 600 to Ridley. The Mother Brain change was needed, and I would argue for that if it wasn't a thing. Because that's a really good change. Schmade has entered. Schmade, what are you doing in this race, pal? Oh, nothing changed. Imagine that. Force everyone. Ugh. Some of the D-pads here. I don't know why this one feels a bit bizarre. They should all technically be the same. But you know what? Maybe there is a slight difference. Items in Wreck Ship don't spawn until Fantoon is dead. You know what? I actually kind of like that idea. Let's make Season 5 just miserable. That's what I say. Respin on. Oh, God. Respin. You understand that would change all of the logic. That would be incredibly complicated. You realize that it would change the way we play, though, right? I'm almost positive that there's things that we could do with respin. Okay, fair enough. All right. Yeah, respin is it allows for some shit, you know. I don't know if I like changing the vanilla mechanics though. If I'm being honest, that might be like the old school elitist in me, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if I like changing the logic like that, or the game mechanics. I do not like Project Base that much. It's like Project Base is like, hey, let's just make the game super, like, way too easy and remove all of the things that make the game technically fun. However, if respin was something, it would certainly add a lot of interesting strats in this game. If it like were always a thing, you know. We would be like breaking spin with shot, respinning, and then wall jumping while also like shooting. It would add probably a level of technicality in a lot of cases. Because you're just adding more variability, you know. More variables, so. All right, pretty much done here. Let me maybe change the D-pad itself as well. Work around Mia here. Squinting at me. Sorry, Mia. All right, this D-pad looks terrible. Let's try this one. All right, sorry. We're going to be doing a race here. I'm just fixing up a D-pad. Fixing up some stuff on my controller. Yeah, let me roll the seed. Sorry. What the ba-da-ba-da-ba? That kind of. Yeah, I'm putting some motor oil in here. I gotta change the oil. She's due for an oil change. Yeah, you put some
Watch and
WD in there to
learn
lube her up. Okay, I don't know if this D-pad's gonna be good. It looks a little weird. All right. D-pads can be very, very different in how they feel. Sometimes it's not the contact that's weird. Sometimes it's the D-pad itself. What type of oil do I use? What, for your mom? Probably help to put this in there too while I'm at it. Ha ha. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume that this is perfect. Here's what you have to do mentally. And this is part of the mentality of this kind of shit. Is you can go down a rabbit hole of it's not good, it's not good enough, it's not good enough. Well, it should be better, should be better, should be better. And that will consume you. You just have to make sure it functions. The basic functionality works, and then you just play with it. We're gonna click. Saying play with it is not phrasing.
Watch
Chat,
and
if
learn.
I say you
Jumps.
just play with it, and you instantly go to, haha, play with my cock, you need to get off the internet, all right? Lay off of those websites. You know? Your brain needs a break. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not judging. I'm just witnessing, and I'm just observing. I'm just an observer here. All right. Yeah, Saturday. All right, well, it works. Yep, it works. Yep, okay. That's all we need to know, is that everything works. All right, perfect, let's start. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Don't test it. Everything functions, and it's not like egregiously bad. You know, sometimes something will just not be working and you need to take it apart again. But, it's such a bad rabbit hole. And it's, part of also being good at the game is honestly being able to adjust minor things. So you just gotta go with it. I'm fairly confident, but unforeseen can sometimes cook up some good races, so you never know. He coping so hard right now. Well, that's the thing. With the hitbox, you just plug it in and you never have to worry about it. And some people might think that's a good thing, but it's just a cheat code is all it is. How many bits to run on hitbox for a day? Oh, jeez. Probably a lot if you want me to do a run on hitbox. I think it's safe to say that I am the most anti-hitbox. It's just I'm not even anti-hitbox. I think they're totally cool. I think they're great to play on. I think they're great for SNES games outside of Super Metroid. They're great for accessibility if people have hand issues with these little tiny controllers, which my hands have just gotten used to this. Like, I have fairly large hands, you know, compared to the SNES controller. And I've gotten used to it, but, you know. Forgot to... Oh, I was just about to do what Eddie did. Thanks, Eddie. You talk way too much about hitbox for someone that isn't against hitbox. No, it's just, here's the thing. If someone's going to come to me and say, oh, it's dude, like, you don't get it. Like, I struggle with this thing on hitbox. And I don't think hitbox is easier. That is like telling me that 10 plus 10 equals 2. You're just wrong. But Oats, the 0 doesn't count. That's not a number, so you just take the 1 and the 1, and then that's 2 ones. No, it's 10. 10 is its own number. Like, it's objectively 20. Okay? Basically what I'm saying is hitbox is objectively better. And it allows you, better in the sense that it allows you to skip the actual technicalities that make this game what it is for speedrunning. That's it. It allows you to bypass an entire technical portion of this game without ever having to even know it existed, which I think is kind of just a monstrosity. So I'm like better. Zost has talked about switching to hitbox, but the thing is, Zost is incredible at the game. I don't care. Like, he has played the game for as long as I have or longer. Like, he has proven himself to be, you know. So that's kind of how I feel about it, because if you're just starting off, you literally bypass all of that. You know? And it's not even, it's like so not original hardware. It's hard for me to like accept it as something like really good. Or like, oh, eventually everyone's gonna play on a hitbox. I don't know. I'll be right back.